Okay, so you know what? Whatever. Let's just get into it. Stop doing the nonsense. And play here. Play. Voice interjections, yay or nay?
Yeah, I want them.
Awesome voice effects.
Yeah. Two players.
2 players.
You and me. Alright, 45 minutes or 60 minutes? Let's do 60 because that's about as long as I think I can stay awake. Share.
Oh, controller. I'm like, what?
I'm pretty sure you can do this with a... Actually, no, I don't know. Whatever. Oh, you do the voices. For now.
Ah, spooky high school, the sweetest years of our lives.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Back then we were young and unafraid. Sometimes reckless, sometimes brilliant, sometimes just stupid. But always willing to live life to the fullest. We were on a wild journey to discover who we really were. Who
Player
are you?
1.
Okay.
See this little shadow
Am
buddy?
I player 1?
Yeah, you're player 1.
Looks like some sort of zombie.
Mm-hmm.
Fire lady. Shadow guy. And Frankenstein's bride. I like Fire Lady, definitely.
How can you not? Look at her face.
I feel like we're super, like, close together. Like, 2 of us, like, we've got something special going on. Though I will say I like the look of zombie guy. Like, I don't know. He's kind of the... I don't know. I feel like Fire Lady. I feel like Fire Lady.
Go for it. Look at her sweet-ass tights.
Yeah, no. She looks sick. Name Red. Pronoun she.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. Load it up.
Light it up.
Okay,
you don't have
player
to
2.
give me the thing.
Okay, player 2.
I think I'm just gonna be Frankenstein's bride. I like her face.
Yeah, she reminded me of you when I saw it because she's just like, yeah. Blue. Wanna... Vicky. Custom name.
I don't know what my custom name would be. What do they call me? Oh, you can do a lowercase to the right. Momo. That's what they call me. It be what they call.
Yay.
And we had yet to experience its ultimate challenge, the Monster Prom.
Dun dun dun!
I remember it clearly. 3 weeks were left, and as we fantasized about our dream prom dates, we were all scrambling to catch the attention of one of our 6 most charismatic classmates.
Huzzah!
Miranda Vanderbilt, 19, a sweet mermaid princess who was as cute as she was genocidal. Damien LeVay, 21, a fearless demon with a taste for destruction and a love of fire. Scott Howell, 21, a werewolf athlete who compensated for his rather small brain with a stupidly huge heart. Liam de Lioncourt, for somethings. A hipster vampire whose standoffish demeanor hid that he was truly a lovable dork.
Yay!
Polly Geist, 22. A party ghost with an insatiable hunger for all the wrong things.
What?
And Vera Oberlin,
I was
23,
like low-key though.
a mean, self-made Gorgon with a merciless sense of business.
Aaron is low-key Vera.
It was clear it had to be one of them, but who? We only had 3 weeks to choose our prom date, and even more daunting, we only had 3 weeks to woo them and conquer their heart. But as I already said, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start.
Okay, so like this next part kind of determines your starting stats.
Okay. Oh, stress! Oh.
Get
Welcome
ready
to
to
the Monster
get
Prom,
stressed.
the stupidest pop quiz ever. Teen Wolf, hot or not? Take this quiz to find out. Crazy exes, how to deal with them when they just won't go. All minds are rotten, but they are rotten in so many different ways. Worry no more, we're using our PhD in bullshit to diagnose which kind of deviant sicko you are. Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever, trademark, we'll throw a bunch of absurd questions at you and turn your answers into character stats. Oh shit. This way, each of you will start by having stats that better reflect your true selves. Let's start! you get a chance to produce a movie it's based on. Something about superheroes with a love triangle between beautiful yet somewhat relatable girl. Maybe she's always stating she's a mess. And two of the super hot superheroes, which are also like vampires or pirates or both. Instant hit. Two cool guys walking away from rad explosions, and they don't look at the explosions. They don't give a fuck about the explosions! Their effect on life and love, but it's super dope and kick-ass because they do walking away from never-ending explosions. The most influential Russian novelists of the, something century have gone nuts. They don't remember anything about last night, and now they can't find the manuscript of the Brothers Kasparov. And Dostoevsky has to deliver it today. What? I gotta tell you, it's between, like, superheroes and walking away from rad explosions.
I mean, that sounds about you, the explosions.
I do like that, just because I'm just like, you know, something about superheroes, love triangle with a beautiful, relatable girl, and I'm like, relatable? That doesn't sound like a character I would make. Don't give a fuck about the explosions. Going with it. Okay, Morgan.
Gosh, if I were to produce a movie, it'd be more likely to be the third thing.
The influential Russian novelists that are trying to go and get their manuscript back.
But then again,
So
maybe
they
maybe I should pick the first thing.
I mean,
I'm already thinking about my stats here, and I'm like, oh god.
Fuck you! I'm thinking about my stats here.
Okay,
Morgan
fine. We're just doing it based on our hearts. Then I'll go with number 3.
So wealthy, so bold. Be a visionary. What will be the next big social media? What will the next big social media craze be? Greek agoras, like literal Greek agoras, are reinstated in our cities, places where philosophy and arts are discussed by the greater minds. That's social media I want to log into. Robert, like, from now on, a socially awkward guy named Robert will do everything he's commanded to do through an app by its users. Bullshit. It's Facebook, but each time someone shares news that isn't supported by real facts, they're taxed. And the money goes to the people exposed to that bullshit. Oh, man. I'll say, admittedly, like, the Robert one really gets me.
I feel like that'd be really fun.
Like, I like the Robert one a lot.
Yeah.
Bullshit's probably my second favorite, just because I'm just sort of like, finally taxing people for saying dumb shit.
I know, right? Like, that's what we really need.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with Robert.
I want Arbor.
You want that one too?
Yeah. So charming.
Charming, so smart, so wealthy. What criteria would you use to name your children? My name plus the second, just a swear word. A non-heteronormative name to give them the freedom to define themselves on their own terms. Something simple and friendly like Bobby or Mary. Meh, no name. It's just too much work. I'll research a name that is pun-proof and joke-proof. No one will pick on them. I'll say probably... I'll admit I'm kind of torn between researching a name that's pun-proof and joke-proof and a non-heteronormative name to give them the freedom to define themselves in their own terms. Though realistically, I feel like I would look at like a name book and find everything in like Greek, Roman, and French and shit, but let's pretend.
I'm like, IRL, it's Aaron the Second.
Aaron the Second.
Aaron 2.0.
Aaron the Second. Aaron Harder with a vengeance.
The Aaroning.
Never die another Aaron.
So it would be Aaron the Second, the Aaroning.
The Aaroning. A good day to Aaron. My birthday's on your birthday, kid, and my birthday. We're both having birthdays. It's shared birthdays, obviously.
Obviously.
My birthday ended up being shared this year because I was given the wrong tablet. And so it went to Morgan, and I received a different tablet.
Now I'm a fancy lady.
Now she's a fancy lady. She's got a Kindle Fire, and I have the Samsung tablet that I normally use for things.
Now I can watch the YouTube videos on the big screen.
Yeah. I'm kind of thinking the non-heteronormative name, though I do like my name plus the second. That is pretty fun. I don't know. Just, definitely nothing simple or friendly. Fuck that noise. Fuck that noise. Go with the non-heteronormative name. Okay, Morgan?
I'm gonna go with something simple and friendly like Bobby or Mary.
Oh, well then.
All right. So we can't pick to go to the same place. So if you go over to the right.
Oh,
Oh, can you not do it? Can you use your mouse at all?
Yeah.
Okay, go to the right. With your mouse. To hover over our stats.
Oh, okay.
So that'll show you, when you go to one of these places, you get like a boon, basically. You get a stat boost.
Okay.
So if you go to the library, you get money. If you go to the auditorium, you get like creativity. If you go to the tree out there, you get fun, boldness in the bathroom, charm in the gym, and smarts in the class. So whatever you're
Okay.
lacking, you know, you can make up for.
Okay. I don't have much fun, so I could go to the tree, I guess.
Yeah.
That day during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. Woo! Looking good. You have no idea how it escalates so much, but at one point, there are like 300 people. Someone summons demons from a nightmare dimension. The consequences might distort the fabric of reality itself, but who cares? It's a rad party!
So rad.
You gain +2 fun. Against the expected, you spot Scott and Liam engaged in what seems to be an intense conversation. They seem to be so into it that you can't resist the urge to ask them what's going on. We're discussing a recent novel, Two Lights. It isn't a novel, it's a rad movie with lots of cool dudes and amazing abs. Well, it's actually based on a novel, and it's anything but rad. It's cultural trash. But I decided to like it ironically. The thing is, there's this human girl with 2 guys who like her. But the guys are part of 2 enemy human races! The wild shirtless humans and the mysterious deep look-giving humans. And it seems these type of humans can't stand each other. Oh, and the deep look-giving humans shine in the sunlight. Do you know that's actually a lesser-known trait of some humans? The thing is, the next movie will be released soon and we're super hyped! Ironically. We can't wait, bro! We need to satiate our hunger for 2 lights! This is your opportunity to show these 2 you're well-versed when it comes to satiating urges. Go for it! Let's cosplay. Let's go shirtless. We should write a nuanced play based on it.
Oh.
Totally not fanfic!
So, okay. You went with that really quick. I was going to tell you, your stats determine how they will take what you say. So, that was a creativity thing, and you were creative enough for it to go over well.
I was like, I just went for it! Like,
but if you had low creativity, they'd be like, that's stupid.
oh, ouch, fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Rude. Oh, I see it. A nuanced passage involving the 2 characters of 2 lights, throwing a new light over their fears and desires. And over their abs! Yeah, sure. With an unexpected twist that will elevate the strengths of the original overview. Something subtle yet powerful, something like the rival humans ditching the girl and fucking each other's brains out.
Look at the blush.
Yeah, I like that. It's artistic, because of reasons. And they're nude! That means more muscles and stuff! I like it! Sure, it sounds a lot like a high form of art and nothing like thirsty fanfic. You're some kind of promoter of the arts. You gain +2 creativity and +1 smarts.
Nice.
Nice! Good job, crew! Impulsive decision for the win!
Let me see. What am I
Okay,
lacking?
Morgan.
Mhm.
Well, let me, I can move to the thing.
Right.
You don't have much in boldness.
I know I'm not bold.
You're not bold.
I'm not.
Go bold!
Yeah, let's go to the bathroom for boldness.
The bathroom is where the boldness is kept? Is this the bathroom?
That's the bathroom.
That day you skip class and just hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority.
Woo!
I guess some people just want to watch the world burn. By skipping class and hanging out in the bathrooms. You give 0 shits, but you gain +2 to boldness.
Woo. Take that.
And here comes Liam ranting to anyone who will listen about the failings of living flesh. I have such pity for creatures that have to consume things other than blood. Grocery shopping, cooking, chewing. It's a nightmare. No wonder there's so many fad diets. People don't want to choose what they eat. Like, have you heard of the Matryoshka diet? You eat a tapeworm, and then you eat a bigger tapeworm and swallow that tapeworm, and so on until all of your organs are replaced by tapeworms.
Sounds effective.
It's usually fatal, but the corpses do look fabulous.
Oh man, that brings back memories. The Matryoshka diet is how I died. I miss fad diets. I used to get up to the stupidest shenanigans just to get my hands on the latest food replacements.
Whoa! Are you guys talking about fad diets? Sign me up! I'll do anything that'll get me more ripped. Anything. Have you heard of the Imhotep cleanse? It's where you only eat things that came from a mummy. Mummies are rare, so you get super skinny. Plus, you get to rob tombs. Have you heard of the paleo diet? You just try the Jurassic diet. You can eat anything that isn't a dinosaur. Killing a T-Rex alone will get you super buff.
That one.
You can't eat anything that isn't a dinosaur. Whoa, awesome! I've always wanted to punch a T-Rex. Now I finally have my excuse. The dinosaurs have died years ago, Scott. Where are you going to find one? Easy. I'll squat thrust so hard it sends me back in time.
I'm not sure there's a number of squat thrusts you can do that'll alter the fabric of reality, Scott.
That shows how little you know about my squat thrust, Polly. There's no problem that can't be solved by squat thrusts. Later, Scott shows you how to do math homework with squat thrusts. The magic is real. You gain +2 charm and +1 fun.
Oh! Way over the top in a great way. Everybody chooses an object. Say your choice out loud to the rest of the players before clicking. I choose Nendroid.
What?
You have to choose an object. You pressed a button. Now it's too late.
I don't know. Player order is decided based on how cool the next indie sensation selected object night would be. Where the hero's main weapon is a selected object. Start debating now. Oh shit.
Oh, it's too late.
It's too late. I guess you win.
Success.
I don't know. It's cheating.
Next time.
Week 1, noon.
Let's go.
I guess choose a place to sit.
Where do you want to sit?
I choose with Scott. Sit on his face.
You sit on his face. You sit down to enjoy a nice normal meal at the Spooky High Cafeteria as usual. Lol, just kidding. Something fucked up is always going on here, and today is no different. Oh, hello, Momo. You want to come sit with us and our imaginary friend? No one else is here. Their imaginary friend roars, and the whole cafeteria shakes. Okay, Momo, you have some smarts. You're probably going to figure this out pretty quickly. Why do we have a wild beast under our table? Why don't you take a guess? He's asking you to guess because we totally forgot our plan. Scott, no we didn't.
Like you
Shut
have
up.
blush!
We're gonna teach it to the piano, or maybe we're gonna teach it the piano, or maybe the saxophone. Last we know it's... No worries, no notes needed. You know exactly what they should do with this wild beast. The wild beast should be the new school mascot. Put him in the sports jersey and let's rock. Go team. It's obvious you brought such a beast to the kitchen to turn it into the next Monster Chef champion. You can split the big Monster Chef cash prize.
Make him the mascot.
Oh, that's a great idea! I'm pretty sure Spooky Eye already has a mascot, but you know what they say, the more mascots, the merrier. I really don't think they say that. Well, they should! If most schools only have one mascot, having multiple mascots will be one more thing that makes our amazing school even more extra special. I can see it now. The Spooky High wild beast that Scott and Damien kept under the tables. Rah rah! Wild beast! Eat the other team and make a feast! Try not to get an infection from yeast!
Nice.
Actually, that chant is pretty dope. Momo, thank you tons! The wild beast mascot sure will be fun! If you ask me, I owe you one. If you were to nitpick, you could point out that tons and 1/fun don't actually rhyme. But why would you nitpick such an adorable, genuine display of affection from darling Scott?
Let's do this.
So you'll have an interaction with whoever you sit with.
Okay. There's a cat lady.
She's a shop.
She's a shop. Oh. there's a shop. There's a Space Prince. I feel like, I'm fucking with it by trying to do stuff too much.
So Veer's that table. It looks like Liam is at that one.
So, kind of hard to tell.
It
These
is
two
kinda
were at
hard
this
to tell.
table. These two were, like, this guy, I guess he's alone at this table with the shop lady. And then, I guess, I'm assuming Vampire Guy's here, and so is Murder Lady. Man, I feel like things are hard.
Who do you want to seduce?
Man, I'll admit, I sort of like Vampire Guy's style. I don't know anything about Space Prince.
Oh, you can't seduce him. He's just a thing that happens.
He's just a thing that happens.
I mean, you might be able to seduce him. Like, honestly, there's so many endings, it's really hard to say.
I mean, she just doesn't seem very friendly. I don't feel like she would want to hang out.
She's about as friendly as you are, so, you know.
So not friendly.
You'll figure it out.
I feel like, and I'm not very rich. I feel like I should hang out over here with the Mer Girl and Vampire Guy.
I want to do the voice for her.
You notice Liam looking disgruntled, which is his default, so whatever. But it seems like Miranda is pretty upset too. Better check it out.
Liam, why are you typing on your phone so angrily? Did your phone offend you in some way? Why are you mad at it? You seem to be an 8.5 on the frowny Liam scale.
The what?
The frowny Liam scale. Normally I can tell how people are feeling from their faces, but you seem to be frowning most of the time, so I created a chart to measure your frowniness.
Miranda pulls out a notepad and displays a series of doodles of Liam's frowniness. They're not super accurate, but they are super adorable. I'm not angry at my phone. My so-called frowniness is caused by a heinous error. I specifically asked that my creative creme brulee be extra crispy, so it truly popped with my #massacre Instagram filter. Instead, they burnt it to a crisp, rendering it unphotographable. Monsters deserve to know that they're getting into if they choose to eat this cafeteria, so they can choose to take their business to a different establishment. So I'm writing a scathing Yelp review.
Liam, you can't do that. If they shut the cafeteria down, the school kitchen staff will lose their jobs. Did you know that peasants have to do labor to make living wages? They don't simply have an unlimited stores of gold. I was shocked when I first found out.
Of course you were. If the kitchen staff wanted to earn their wages, they should have been better at their jobs. I'm simply the merchant of truth.
No, you're the merchant of poop.
Your royal sophistication shines through. Look, ask Red. Her taste may tend towards the mainstream, but surely she can see this subpar cafeteria must be exposed.
Don't be ridiculous. Red is surely more compassionate than that. It would gladly help me save the cafeteria. Again.
Again? Gosh, it's hard to keep track of your misadventures at this shit show of a school. Sure, you'll help if you can. Miranda can't undermine Liam's admittedly talented criticism alone. This will take an army of homeless people we pay to write positive Yelp reviews of the cafeteria until we eclipse Liam. Liam, one lone voice simply cannot shut down this cafeteria, at least not the voice of a high schooler. Let's get a renowned food critic to write a Pulitzer Prize-worthy expose to be published in the most widely read periodicals. I do like that concept. Like, I'll admit, I've written a few angry reviews.
I know you have. I knew that that's what you would choose.
I've done what I could to change the establishment.
$6 Fridays?
So yeah, it's true. It doesn't rhyme, does it? $5 Fridays, okay? And I wrote in there. And you know what? When I next went for those muffins, those bitches were $5. Like they should have been. Excellent idea. I'm an incredible, intelligent, compassionate person with tons of humility. More than enough to admit when a professional's help may be of use to me.
You think you have the most humility? You shall never be as humble as I am. Every day my servants tell me I am the humblest person ever to live.
Miranda storms off in a huff, leaving you and Liam to proceed with your amazing, incredible, genius plan. You're super humble, too. Use your magnificent calligraphy skills you picked up in your elective class, Calligraphy and Murder, to write 5 letters chock full of #aesthetic. Liam produces a delicate white dove from his backpack. How is it breathing in there? And gives it to the newly addressed letters. Juicy Jeff!
Juicy Jeff strikes again!
You're not sure what's more intriguing, the fact that Liam trusts the dove will be able to read the addresses delivered to them, deliver the letters, or the fact that the addresses he wrote down were just their emails. Regardless, it seems to have worked, because within a minute the dove's release, you receive your first reply on your phones. Ah, I knew the exquisite sarcasm hands of Ur would have enthusiasm for our plight, thus his immediate response. Dear Liam, I've received your message. Though the calligraphy is quite impressive, I'm afraid I must give you the same answer I gave you when you asked me to write a review on the cuisine cooked by your friend's grandmother last Thanksgiving. I don't know how you got a job to find out where I lived based on my email address, but stop contacting me. Most lovingly yours, great and humblest food critic, Jacques Asvin. Oh, Red, nobody understands the severity of the creme brulee transgression. Thank goodness we have each other. Heck yeah, you have each other. For prom, hopefully. At the very least, maybe he'll let you borrow that dove sometime to send anthrax to your enemies.
Okay. Based on how early you would die during a zombie apocalypse.
Well, that's not fair. Obviously you.
Not if you're protecting me.
Not if I die protecting you. Wow. I guess there's that. That's your chance.
My chance to.
With your one chance to die last. Is if I die protecting you. We'll go for it. You know, well played. Well played.
But you're first now.
Let's do this.
Oh no.
It's okay.
Is it the same kind of thing?
So, yeah, you go over there and you can see what it is. But now the shopkeeper's in the auditorium, so you can't go there.
Okay.
Unless you want to buy shit.
Okay.
But you won't get a stat upgrade.
I could use more creativity, I think. Maybe.
But that's at the auditorium.
Oh. Is it?
You could use more charm for sure. It's a 6. And then fun is a 5.
Oh, I was looking at yours.
Yeah.
Okay. I could use more charm. I feel like my stats, like I don't feel like my stats are lower than yours. I guess I didn't, because I didn't get a successful food review. Damn it. If only I had managed to make traction with that creme brulee complaint.
You made traction with Liam.
Yeah, I guess. I'm like, I don't know. Where's the charm? Where do you get the charm?
The gym.
The gym here? That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. Everything seems lost, but you deliver an inspirational speech that fuels your team's spirit, leading to a spectacular comeback. You're clearly a natural-born leader. You gain +2 to charm. Later, you see Liam scrolling through his phone, looking like an embodiment of NUI. Hey, Red, what are you doing? Stalking classmates for romantic purposes and offering rather absurd advice?
What?
Magnificent! I could use some rather absurd advice. I was exchanging messages with a werekoala on this dating site, and was going well for a time. But I've grown tired of our exchanges. He's a bit clingy, and being clingy is my 7th biggest turnoff.
Oh, wow, you guys got a lot in common.
Right between sarcasm, illiteracy, and actually being a pickle and not a person.
That happens to me all the time.
The postmodern protocol dictates for me to just ghost him and never talk to him again.
Wow, it's literally Aaron!
But that's horrible. I would never do that to someone. You see, I'm Liam, handsomely mysterious, yet a true gentleman. But neither do I want the emotional turmoil of telling him how I really feel and having an actual conversation about it. What an ordeal. So I've settled on just sending him a bunch of emojis and then never texting him again. That should do it right. The thing is, how can I convey this complex array of sentiments through the friendly language of emojis? It's your time to shine. Show Liam you excel at complex sentiments so that he might someday feel like sharing them with you. Maybe croissant, school bus, shooting star, trumpet, and crocodile. This one, the little vampire growing disinterested and overly attached were-koala emoji. Oh, man. Wow.
But he did say sarcasm illiteracy was a pet peeve.
Yeah.
So in a way, maybe he'd dig it. But what would that be? That'd be kind of bold.
Yeah, part of me feels like...
But that one seems like a fun thing, you know?
Croissant, school bus, shooting star, trumpet, and crocodile. There's no little vampire growing disinterested and overly attached were-koala.
Like, that's definitely not fun. Like,
yeah.
That's not fun, for sure. And all of your other stats, I'd say, are acceptably high. So I would definitely probably go with the other answer, because...
Little vampire growing disinterested and overly attached were-koala emoji?
That's I mean, if it was me, that's what I would say, just because I don't want to fuck it up. But at the same time, you've never fucked anything up, so maybe I should let you make your own mistakes.
Yeah, part of me is like, part of me feels like this is what he was asking for, but part of me is like, maybe that's actually a fucking emoji.
It is a monster universe.
Yeah, I'm like, that could literally be like an emoji. He's like, oh, perfect. Of course, why didn't I think of that earlier? And I'm like, it's an actual emoji. Or he's like, sarcasm's a turnoff.
He said sarcasm, illiteracy, whatever.
Yeah. I'll admit the overly attached were-koala one's pretty good. Just because croissant, school bus, shooting star, trumpet, and crocodile seem kind of random.
I don't see the connection.
I feel like this is like my instinctive response would be that, but I don't know if that's just because that's who I am.
I say you take the plunge and go for it.
So authentic.
Oh, that one is clearly the best option. How didn't I think of it?
So authentic.
Which version should I choose? Little vampire growing disinterested and overly attached were-koala, or little vampire with a silly hat growing disinterested and overly attached were-koala? Maybe the silly hat's not suited for this situation. Let's go with the classic. Okay, just sent it. He texted me back. Let's see. Oh, the were-koala being understanding of the little vampire's feelings and respecting them even if a bit hurt emoji. I'm replying back with the formally grateful and ready to move on poop emoji.
A classic.
Look at this. He just texted me with an emoji that's waving his hand like he's saying bye with an expression that says he's going to break all bonds, but without being resentful about it. Perfect. We solved this as a team. Cheers to us. And cheers to the creative people that turned every complex feeling and scenario into a friendly and colorful emoji. You gain +2 to charm and +1 to creativity.
Oh, you're so charming.
So charming. Morgan, what are you doing?
I think I might...
Where are you going? Where's the Morgan headed? You could use more money, or creativity, or boldness. You could use more boldness.
Or I could boost my stats with some sweet shit, you know?
I guess you could go to the store, wherever that is. I don't know, Morgan. It's all you.
What do I need? I need boldness and creativity. That's what I definitely... But I can't get creativity, so I could just go get more boldness in the bathroom. So, I'll do that, I guess.
You gonna go with the boldness?
Yes.
Bathroom?
Yeah. Take me to the bathroom.
So you skip class again, intending to spend the term in the bathrooms.
They get me.
But you encounter 3 wild hyenas on the way there. Who the fuck runs security here? Anyway, you subdue them with the help of a hair comb. God bless the monster scouts and all their idiotic scenarios they prepare you for. By the time you get to the bathrooms, you've totally gained +2 to boldness.
Nice.
Nearby, you can see Scott and the wolf pack talking. Scott, we have the greatest power drink today. Check this out, bro. Oh, I love power drinks. But wait, this new cutting-edge sports supplement is like no other before. There's no need to mix it with a beverage. You can consume it using only your nose. It's called cocaine. Cocaine. Whoa, it totally doesn't sound like your regular power drink. Which definitely means it's cutting edge, just like you said. Yeah. It's like 50% energy drink, 50% protein powder, and 100% raw power.
Woo, raw power.
God damn it with these crazy pranks, but before you can do anything, Scott has snorted all the coke.
Oh.
And he's gone full wolf mode. He's basically unleashed and is destroying everything he sees. You need to do something to calm him down. But what? Using your vast knowledge of aromatherapy, give him some lavender-scented cocaine to neutralize the regular scented cocaine and relax him a bit.
Give him a flashy
Give him
fidget
a flashy
spinner.
Fidget spinner. You start spinning a very flashy fidget spinner in front of Wolf Scott. He stops wreaking havoc and stares at the spinning fidget spinner. It's so spinny. After a while, he reverts to his normal self, because everyone knows that cocaine triggers a werewolf transformation, but a fidget spinner can cancel it. Bro, this thingy is the best thingy ever! It's like very safe and friendly shuriken. Gonna keep it.
Aww.
How can you say no to that pair of puppy dog eyes? Hooray! You see Scott fleeing with your fidget spinner, still managing to wreak some havoc despite calling it very safe and friendly. Clumsy, handsome Scott. You gain +2 charm and +1 smarts.
Now all I need is creativity. Something happened to me.
Momo!
Let's go.
That weekend, Liam contacted you for your advice. No, you misunderstand. I don't want your advice.
Nani?
I want to hear you express an opinion, just to see if you're capable of forming one.
Fuck you.
Specifically, I'd like to hear your opinion on Red's cultural literacy. Is she cultured like an artisanal cheese, or uncultured like milk? Red is so cultured, she can tell the difference between theater and theater.
Theatre.
Red is so uncultured, she thinks Sonnet is a female son. Oh, wow.
I want to say the nice thing about you, because I'm good.
That's good of you. Good of you not to talk shit behind my back, or in front of me, actually.
I am behind your back.
Yeah, technically, I guess. She can. I mean, so can I. Definitely heard the difference between the two words you just said. If you'll excuse me, I have to go find Red now. For romantic reasons, not to ask to explain what you said. Why would you think that? Liam hurries off on his artistic mission. Silly Liam. The difference between theater is done by actors, whereas theater is done by actors. You gain +3 creativity.
Oh, great. Now my stats are gravy.